Good evening, everyone. How's everybody today? I hope you had a wonderful day. I did at work. I enjoyed my lunch and my breakfast that I shared with you on yesterday. And what it was, in case you missed it, I prepared lunch for the week. I prepared some broccoli patties. And I prepared some chicken skewer. And I prepared for breakfast. I had the quiche, spinach quiche with the English muffin. So I prepared all of that, put it in a bag, wrapped them up, and I'm ready to go every day. We don't want to be late for work. We always want to have good attendance. Okay, so tonight it's time to cook dinner. My husband had a light dinner yesterday, so he gave me a break. So he had BLTs. So he enjoyed that. And plus he stayed downstairs. I didn't have to work with him as hard. But today he's still at work. And I realized that I better get something better on the pots for him. So I'm going to prepare, yes, more chicken. What else do we have in life but chicken? We want to try to stay as healthy as possible. And sometimes that beef is so tight. Get into your stomach. So a little light chicken would be good. So when I came in today, I came in and dashed in. I washed up, of course, and I put my chicken on marinade. Okay? And I put it in the fridge so the seasons. Remember I said the seasons has to soak in. We don't want to cook as soon as we put seasoning on. No, I don't want to do that. So here I am going in the fridge. I have everything marinated. Yes, indeed. Isn't that nice? Okay, so we're going to set this aside. I want to show you something. Okay, we're going to set that aside there. Let's put it on a plate because, again, I always tell you about those chicken diseases. A little scared of that, so we got to be really careful handling it, okay? One moment, I'm going to get my person that helps me out around here because I don't have any children, no dishwasher. So I'm going to get, hey, my girl. Dixie. She's going to help me save time. Throw it away when I'm finished. Okay, one moment. Okay. See? Easy. Put it on the plate. Set it aside. You might be saying, what are those words on the bag? Grocery bags come in handy. You have to learn to recycle, so they're good for marinade. Okay, great. Okay, so we put in that aside. I want to show you something. This is what I'm going to use tonight. Yesterday we talked about the convection oven, which is very, very handy, and I don't have to use my regular oven. Here's what I have. It is called an air fryer. This is excellent. It fries your food without all of that heavy grease, and it adds so much flavor. It really does. So this is not an infomercial. I'm not gaining anything, but it really works well. So give it a try, okay? So this is what we're going to use today. Okay, I'm going to take it out of the box and I'm going to show you. Okay, let's see. I don't have one of those big kitchens like on the Cooking Show Network, so I'm going to be missing a little bit. Then I'm going to come back a little bit. I'm going to be missing a little bit. So I hope you don't get dizzy. Okay, I won't. Alrighty. I put this on the floor so that I can have space. Yes, indeed. Isn't it beautiful? Look, this is how it looks out of the box. Isn't it beautiful? Very convenient, not so heavy, easy to pick up, and we just put it on our counter. I'm gonna turn the camera so you can see how it sits on the counter just beautifully. Okay, let's see. See? It sits on the counter beautifully. Isn't that nice? Then we can open it up. And it has a deep base, see, very deep. And you see those holes in there where all the grease drains. It sits there, doesn't sit in the food, okay? Isn't that beautiful? Then, not to mention our knob, okay? We have the temperature gauge. I hope you can see this. Okay, here we go. That's better. We have the temperature gauge, and it goes up to 400 as low as 175. Yep. And then we have the timer. Let's time that. Okay. You hear it? Tick, 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 tick. Good. That shows that we are in business cooking. Okay. Let's go back. Put our camera back down. Thank you so much for your patience. This takes a little theatrics to try to get everything together in this tiny space, but it's okay. Okay, so what we're going to do is we're going to talk about what seasonings I use, okay? So here is the seasoning. Here is the seasoning. Here is the seasoning. And we have our oyster sauce. One more. What? And just a dab of soy sauce. And don't forget our good old sesame oil. Our sesame oil is so good. What did you say? You're looking for the salt. There is no salt in this recipe. We gotta realize we have other seasonings than salt, and that is the problem around here. We go to the store. We look in the market. We got all this food, all this meat, and all of a sudden, we go to the aisle. Then we look at the seasonings. There's a whole aisle full of seasonings. And what we reach for? Tyreka, can you get the seasonal and get the Morton salt? Girl, put that off-brand salt back. Get the one with the girl on there with the umbrella. I tell you. And off we go. It's the only seasonings we had. No. I realized blood pressure and I don't get along. So I had to find an alternative. And what is the alternative? I had to teach my palate to graduate. Promotion for my palate. Okay. And they are so happy. They are being paid handsomely. Okay. So, again, that's more healthy. So, we're not going to worry about the salt. So, we just put a dab. Even though soy sauce has salt. But we're just going to use a little bit just for flavoring. Okay. This is the most favorite seasoning ever. And if you don't try it, you're going to miss out for the rest of your entire life. Okay? So run to the store. If your mother or father is 100 years old, get them some of this. Get them some of this. Because they still have some time left. It's called smoked paprika. And sometimes you see it on backwards. So if I can turn it around, let me just see how that works. I'm just trying this theatric there. But that's upside down backwards. But anyway, it's smoked paprika. You see the word up there? You can get paprika, but we want that word smoke up there. Yeah. And that adds so much flavor to your tuna fish, your chicken salad. Once you go there, you ain't going back. I'm telling you. Okay, and this. Cumin. I thought this was like, yuck. I smelled it. You got a foul smell, though. But once you put it on your food, again, you're going, but you ain't going back. Okay. Look at what McCormick is doing. They used to just make seasonal too, but they got to do better. So they did. And I had the mesquite flavoring. Okay. And once you look at it, it says spices. And once you look at your ingredients, whatever says first, that's what's the most in there. So I made sure when I read this, I says, let me see what's in there. And I'm looking for that Morton salt lady with that umbrella. But it says spices first. And salt is there. 1, 2, 3, 4. The fourth thing down. So they can use a lot of them. So be careful. Okay, here we go. We have our sesame oil. This is from the real Asian market. I didn't get this in the aisle with all of the dollar stuff. I wanted the real thing. So, sesame oil. I got a small one, but I had this for months. So, you can see how we just want to use a little bit. We want to use this very sparingly because we don't want to overpower our food. Coming on around. Oyster sauce. This adds so much flavor to your chicken and your meats as well. And a little dab will do you. And it just gives that extra sensual flavor. Okay, so these are the seasonings. So that's not much. No salt in town. Don't live in here. Okay, I got a little teeny picnic size one that I use when I'm cooking my noodles. All right, one moment. Okay, so what we're going to do is we're going to put all our seasonings aside. I hope you enjoyed that little class on seasoning because, again, we don't want to keep using salt. You know what I mean? Because in our culture, it is really, really dangerous to have that salt. And we don't want to just keep, you know, adding it in and thinking, oh, I feel fine, I feel fine. Then all of a sudden, we don't do that. I love you. I don't want nothing to happen to you. Okay, so we're going to go. See, and here's the point about this thing. This fat daddy-o. Just pull it out. Take care of it. Already washed out, sealed, and ready to go. Okay? Because when you use this pan, you got to make sure it's washed out, sealed, and very, very clean. Okay? Because when we ready to go, we ready to go. Okay. So now, we're going to add this. Anybody know who my girlfriend is? My special girlfriend in the kitchen? Aw, you were listening, weren't you? It's my great friend, Pam. And when I went to get Pam, guess what I forgot to tell you about? Hey, black pepper. No, this is just not normal black pepper. The ones we get at Mary's Steakhouse, the dollar kind. This is smokehouse black pepper, which means it's not just your any kind of black pepper. McCormick is stretching out because McCormick cares about your health as well. They don't want to see nothing happen to you. So they're trying to help us with added other seasoning. See, most people, they don't know about seasonings. They just think it's just salt. So come on. Share with your tongue, your taste buds. Okay, so don't forget it. Okay, the Smokehouse Black Pepper by McCormick. And it's a little coarse looking, so just has an amount of different peppers in it. Okay, here's Pam. And what are we going to do with Pam? Okay, you always got to use Pam. And remember, she doesn't stick around like some friends all the time. Okay, so we're going to spray our pan. Yep. Okay, because we don't want this to stick. And remember, using this, everything's going to drain to the bottom. Okay, so what I'm going to do, pull around and open my chicken. Yes, my hands are clean, don't you worry. I'm going to teach you everything about clean hands. See? And I chose legs. Legs are sometimes, they're looked at as like, yeah. But they're delicious. And sometimes they taste good. It depends on how you cook it. I don't like the legs. But who's the economical too? Anyway, I have a no-fuss husband. As long as the meal is hot and prepared and not spicy, I couldn't put no spice on this, y'all. Because he doesn't like anything spicy. As soon as I put it on the plate, like, babe, this ain't spicy, is it? I'm like, don't worry, darling. I only put spice on my kind. Okay, so we're going to take these. We're going to handle it just so. And we're going to place them here in our machine, okay? And let me just place them here first, and then I'll let you see inside how many it holds. And it doesn't take long again to cook these chicken legs. Okay, we want to make them dressed up real nice, so it looks so pretty. And when I'm cooking with this fryer, for some reason the flavor is just so good. One time I prepared some meatballs. I didn't put anything in it because sometimes, again, there's that flavor. So what I did with the meatballs is I flavored the gravy. I didn't want any other salts and sodiums because, again, we're getting sodium from the gravy. We're getting sodium for what we use to cook. We're getting sodium and everything else. So we just want to be careful with that. So when you put those meatballs in, they were so delicious and tender. Guess what else I use this for? Again, added flavor. wish I sold these. I could make a lot of money. Because once you see these chicken wings after I'm done, you're going to be like, I'm going to buy one. Okay. Let's see. Okay, you don't want to pack it too tight. Otherwise, you won't be able to turn them around and keep your eye on it. Okay? Alrighty. Let's put this aside. Our bag aside. I want to wash my hands. Okay? One moment, please.